Flossing is something your dentist is generally going to recommend. Yes, there's some contention as to whether it's worthwhile doing, but on the whole, it's only going to have benefits. I've been testing this, the Oral-B 3D White Luxe Floss, and I'm here to give you my thoughts, feedback and opinion on this product. So, having now been using this for a few weeks, here's what I think of it. First things first, what I want to say is, whilst it's part of the 3D White range, this floss on its own cannot whiten your teeth. Don't be fooled into thinking that. It can form part of a good oral healthcare routine, which in turn could whiten your teeth, but this product on its own won't whiten your teeth. Taking a look at the packaging then, it's nice and compact in this sort of turquoise blue little packaging. It fits comfortably in the hand, in a pocket, maybe in a bag. We've kind of got this flip lid on the front, which when we open it reveals a little clear window where you can see the inside reel. There's 35 meters of tape on this reel, so we can see how much we've got left. On the top then we've got a little cutter and where we actually pull the floss out from. The floss tape itself is really white, very white, vibrant white, in fact, when you first pull it out. Now, when you then run that in between your teeth and along the gum line, you'll notice that the tape actually becomes almost transparent. And that's because the white tape, it's a coating, it's the minty flavour that kind of gets brushed along the teeth, helps clean the teeth and the gum line, and it becomes very obvious and gives a punchy, minty freshness in the mouth, which is very enjoyable and much stronger than a lot of other flosses that I've ever used before. So it's actually quite nice. It gives you that fresh feeling, and it could be something that even if you just sort of in the middle of the day wanted to freshen up, just run some floss around and you feel a little bit fresher in the mouth. Now, this reel, based on my calculations, will probably last you about 3 months, so the same sort of time that you'll change your toothbrush or your toothbrush head. So that's kind of a good way of working it out in terms of how long this will actually last you. There are different sort of floss products. There's sort of string floss. You've got Wisdom flosser, which is more like a toothbrush, and you've got Philips Air Floss. But this is a nice convenient solution. It can easily be transported and it'll last you a relatively good amount of time. I've certainly found that when using this, I didn't get the floss kind of rip or potentially get stuck, and I've got a few tight gaps in my mouth. I didn't find I was struggling too much. Getting to the back teeth is always difficult with a tape or string floss, and that's why some of the other flossing products like Philips Sonicare Air Floss could be a good alternative solution, but it's considerably more expensive and perhaps not as versatile as this in some respects. So the price of this is actually at the more premium end of the scale for a floss. It varies from about £3.50 to over £5. Compare that to a lot of other flosses that you can generally get for considerably less, at half price or if not less than that. This can work out as quite an expensive option. Often you do find this on offer in certain stores, which could be good to pick up at certain times of the year. It's quite difficult to work out precisely, but working out roughly how much floss you use each time, based on one flossing session per day, I suggest that this reel will cost you 2 to 4p per use, which is relatively cheap, but you could perhaps do it cheaper. So overall, I really like the Oral-B 3D White Luxe floss for the fact of its really punchy, minty freshness. It's a good size reel, it's nicely packaged, easy to transport with you, but it is one of the more expensive options when it comes to real floss. So try to pick it up on a deal or make sure you're comfortable with paying that price. But overall, I can't say that it's a bad product, it's just the price is the sticking point for me. But the minty, punchy freshness that you get when using it, and the fact that it glides nice and easily between the teeth, is a real bonus in my mind. So there's a full written review to accompany this video over at electricteeth.co.uk. But until next time, thanks for watching.